Sreeram, now, a lot of people are also drawing parallels with what happened in 2006 when Vijay Kant's entry disrupted the entire landscape with an 8% vote share that produced a fractured verdict. Do you think something like that can happen with Vijay? Because, we're just looking at numbers here, and youth voters 1.18 crore, first time voters 12.51 lakhs, women voters 2.89 crores, then you've got minorities, you've got a big chunk of urban voters also who really see some kind of hope in Vijay. I mean, that's the sense we get from the ground.
Absolutely. I don't have any doubt that Vijay is getting traction amongst the urban voters, particularly the core vote base of DMK. For the last 1 year and 3 months, I've been telling everywhere that what's the votes that Vijay is going to get. He is going to get from Nam Tamil Katchi Seeman, first time voters. He is going to get from Dalit votes from VCK. He is going to get the core vote of SC votes from DMK, minority votes from DMK, because these are votes which have been going to DMK ever since 2017. They have been banking on it. Now, is that alone going to be enough to become a chief minister? Absolutely not. Now, to your first question, whether he can bring about a young assembly, I don't think so, because but for 2006, Tamil Nadu has spoken in one voice. It's not multiple voices. They've been very clear. Now, with this kind of a humongous turnout, what we are going to see is a unidirectional. Rural will vote in one direction. Urban will vote in one direction. A spectacular debut awaits Vijay. In fact, it will be a spectacular debut. He's going to probably get double digit in seats, and he might even cross. I gave my last opinion poll, I gave 18% to Vijay. I might go up. It might go up. I don't want to reveal my numbers now because that is going to be published in Times Now on 29th. So let me not let the cat out of the bag. But I can tell you, it's going to be a spectacular debut.
Okay.
But can he sustain that? That's the question.
Okay. America Narayanan, I think, disagrees with what you've said. Then I'll go across to Dr. Pullarao. Yes.
I think I disagree with him on urban-rural divide. Vijay also has been able to, basically, it's a young, energetic fans. And he is not A-class appeal, city appeal artist alone. So,
but then, Mr. America Narayanan, 1 second. Let's look at data here. Vijay has campaigned in only 7 out of the 37 districts. And many are in fact questioning his outreach. Because if you talk about TVK right now, it's only Vijay. Is there any other leader that the party has that, has also tried to woo the voters in Tamil Nadu? So it's just Vijay.
Consistently, Tamil Nadu electorate, even though it is for assembly, it's a presidential form of election. People look at the leader, and Vijay is the only face, and that's the way it's going to be. So your question is right, but the urban-rural divide is not a very clear divide. Number 2, the middle class, urban, even the middle class, I think they are the silent majority. They're going to decide. Number 3, I agree with Sreeram that you can see Stalin changing the thing and trying to bring an urban manifesto specifically for Chennai in the middle of the election. That means they are feeling the heat from Vijay. So, yes, but I don't agree that Vijay is going to take the votes only from DMK. I think he's going to take equally from ADMK. And of course, BJP does not have votes in Tamil Nadu that much. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Okay. Mr. Ani Reddy, then Dr. Pullarao.
Yeah, so if we look at the Vijay's vote percentage, gaining vote percentage doesn't mean gaining of the seats. So he may gain the percentage of the votes because, in Andhra Pradesh, we have seen Pawan Kalyanji. Before that, we have seen when Chiranjeevi Garu floated the party. So even Pawan Kalyan's party also. So he gained more percentage of the votes, but not the seats.
Okay.
So if we look at the Vijay also, he may get from the rural or urban, from anywhere. But we can't say that it means he may come into the power like that. And I disagree with the guest, what he spoke earlier. So BJP has no votes in Tamil Nadu. Now the situation is not like that. BJP has votes in all over the India, even in South India also, in Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, if we go to anywhere,
But
so
I think
people are ready
not
to
enough
vote.
to form the government. I mean, you need the support of the entire NDA family. BJP alone can't do a lot in Tamil Nadu. It needs AIA, DMK, it needs other allies as well, because we've seen in the run-up to the polls how the NDA fold has been increasing in the kind of political parties that BJP has joined hands with. Dr. Pulla Rao, now there's another important factor here. Do you think that, for example, if you look at Tamil Nadu politics, we have seen Karunanidhi's time, MGR's time, Jayalalitha's time, and after the demise of both these leaders, Karunanidhi as well as Jayalalitha, there has been a void. So people are perhaps used to this concept of celebrities turning great leaders, and maybe that's why they are seeing Vijay in a certain way, and perhaps that's the reason why 84% voter turnout is there. Do you see that as a possibility? Do you think perhaps there can be real urge among people for an alternative model? If you look at first-time voters or the young voters under 40 right now.
Okay, let's go by the record. Since Jayalalitha died in 2016, there have been 3 elections. 2019 Parliament, 2021 Assembly, 2024 Parliament. All these 3 elections, the DMK alliance has swept them. All 3. Number 1. Number 2, change is always there. Change is a constant. But sometimes change is not what you want. In this mathematical equation, I agree with both my friends. If in rural areas, ADMK is doing well. It is not doing well at all in urban areas till now. Only MGR captured 1 or 2 MLAs in Madras city. I may be corrected. All the time DMK wins urban seats. So Vijay has to mount a terrific challenge to win over urban seats. Will ADMK transfer some seats, votes to him? Yes. In a very seat, Perambur, they have not fielded an ADMK candidate or BJP. They gave it to some PMK candidate. They are doing these informal arrangements. This is the second thing. The third thing is, since Jayalalitha died also, in 2016, there is no charismatic figure. Will Vijay's charisma be enough? It might have been enough. In a state like Delhi, where there were 2 formations, or once in Andhra Pradesh in 83, when there was only the Congress party and NTR came into the vacuum. But there are 25 active political formations in Tamil Nadu. Moreover, don't forget that there have been elections in Tamil Nadu since 100 years. First government was formed there, and minorities of all hues are strongly established. They have an ecclesiastical order, clergy. So I believe there are 18% minority voters, and they will go. They don't care for these welfare things. They will vote.
Which
for
category
whoever.
of voters is going to be the one that will play a significant role in deciding what happens to the Vijay factor in this election?
Youth,
Okay.
urban youth, even rural youth, because they want change. All these parties, all including BJP, Congress, they're all leaders who have been there 30 years, 40 years.
Okay.
Youth will play, but how much? How much? Where will they be pulled by region, by caste, by urban, by other things? That is still unknown.
All right. We'll leave it there. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us here on this debate. Of course, we'll get to know on 4th of May what is going to be the final result. Will it be actually a repeat of the DMK government, or are we likely to see a change? And what role is Vijay going to play? Will he be the disruptor, or the wave that we are talking about is just a political mirage? We'll get answers to all these questions on 4th